What's up, guys? Today I wish to clarify what is the ideal way for you to hydrate yourself. You see, we are told that don't be drinking alcohol. It dries you out very well, especially wine, because of the sulfites and the alcohol itself. And yeah, indeed, if you drink a lot of it, then you wish to drink water. Whatever the reason might be, we can speculate. But the thing is, most of us, we inevitably, if we don't think too much about stuff and just live instinctively without realizing how artificial our world is, we end up just going by the tap in the sink and taking a glass and drinking it. And some people are pointing out, and well, that there is a sort of a less ideal situation here because you're basically drinking filtered sewage water, which cannot be very ideal for you. I mean, if you wash your hands with it, I mean, not terrible. Uh, I mean, this is exactly the same water that goes to your toilet to fill it up, if in case you don't know. So some people might say, oh, just get a filter and have one of these very little sort of hose or whatever, and yeah, there's a filter inside, and then you drink your water. Okay, you might even have a reverse osmosis which purifies your water. But purifying your water is basically distilling it, meaning stripping it away from its minerals. Hydration is not about filling your body with liquids. Hydration is about filling your body with minerals, what are now popularized as electrolytes. So you have to realize that when you get one of these, and even just the one before, which had some minerals but some garbage as well, and even what is mostly found in bottled water, even PET plastic bottles, which comes from springs or other natural sources, all of these three are basically the same thing. They are plain water. Even though there might be some minerals because the water passed through the rocks, that's what a mineral is, which doesn't happen here. This is just basically a ladder. You see, here you get a little bit more minerals, here none, and here some with crap. So this situation would only work if you had a device that would replace after purification and replenish all of the minerals. But it should replenish adding it above this, because this is not ideal. And the reason this is not ideal is because it actually strips you away from your minerals. You see, when you drink water, even if you don't perspirate more than you would, you will pee more. By peeing more, you will get rid of the minerals that you have right now. Thus, you have to understand that you, as in a physical body in which you live in, will not perform at your best after stripping your body from its minerals. Even good mineral water that you get it from yourself will strip you away. It reduces optimal nerve and muscle efficiency. It reduces optimal thermoregulation. Why? Because of reducing your overall mineral content in your body. So now there's these pouches that you add to your water, which basically contain not only sodium, what is present in salt, which is sodium chloride. They have the sodium, they have potassium, and they have magnesium. These three, because they say that if you increase one, you need to increase the other two because you need a balance. If not, you will not feel great. So people are adding these pouches of some whatever dry paste to their waters and drinking it. It's not cheap, and who knows what good can it do if it's a powder made in a factory. So now I'm telling you the actual best way for you to hydrate yourself, which is right here. If you eat your ground beef or whatever ruminant steaks or ground meats from lamb, veal, goat, whatever, there's plenty of water right here, plenty of water all over here. And guess what? Besides the fluid, the liquids, it has plenty of actual minerals, electrolytes. So even this mineral spring water with added more minerals from that LMNT or whatever will never be able to compare with this. Naturally, carnivores, which humans are for the most part, since we just eat fruit and honey on the autumn, just like a bear, which makes us, like them, facultative carnivores. The only drink that we have, as in a daily basis, naturally living in a wilderness, is this one. Not the one that you are used to, but the animal version of this. Why do you think this attracts people so much? So yeah, if you want to feel your absolute best and you cannot get your hands on this, if you know what I mean, and do it only either from game, as in hunted, wild fed animals, or commercial ruminants, if you cannot get that, and if you are sensitive to histamines, which a lot of people are, you cannot get this age, so you should basically select little containers, put them in the freezer, and every morning you put in the fridge to consume a little bit, as much as a glass, whatever you feel like. But this, if you want to just go bare bones, very simple, you cannot get your access to organs or whatnot, or the ones that you can access don't make you feel as good, maybe you don't like the smell or the taste or the whatever, this will work. Muscle meat from a ruminant, you can eat it raw because they filter out whatever they eat very well. They have 4 compartments in their stomach, and you will feel good actually. I mean, if you start tomorrow, I mean, you might take a lot of meat until you start fueling your actual hydration, because you are actually starting from a dehydration place, which you fakely compensated usually with drinking a lot of water, which even more dehydrated you. You have to understand that our skin naturally is supposed to produce oils to make your skin glowing, but more than that, to hydrate it, for it not to crack, which I'm example against that, because my skin is severely cracking, and yeah, I'm not a picture of health. So accompany me in improving my health. We have been through this, we have tried this, we have went to this. The powders work, but who knows how much time can we afford them and what bad can they do since they are factory made. This is not very doable for traveling and whatever. So this as in animal. So yeah, join me. Go to whatever place you can, buy some nice, for example, ground beef, some nice burger patties that are very rosy. If they are too red, they have too much histamine, meaning they were aged, they were in the fridge for a lot. Ideally from the freezer. You put them in your freezer every morning. You get like 5 quarter pounders or 10 quarter pounders, depending on how much your body feels like. Put them in the fridge, take 2 or 3 out, eat them as your breakfast whenever you feel like, and during the day, whenever you feel like, grab one, just eat them straight out. You don't even have to sit, you don't have to get a plate, you don't have to nothing. It's the easiest diet in the world. Calling the lion diet the easiest diet in the world is a joke compared to what I'm talking about. Thanks for watching.